Okay. Hello, people of the internet. My name is Robert, and today we are looking at the new progress report of Coffin of Leyley. It's looking back how the game came to be. Let's get started. So, first image of okay. So here's Andy and Leyley. They are hugging each other and laughing. Um, it's kind of cute because for like a good time we didn't see them so nice to each other for a good time. Maybe this is Boreal? No. This is just the fourth episode or something like that. Okay. Next image. They are. Oh my God. I don't know what is these locations. Why are they in the space? Um, like sitting in some tower, and Ashley is asking, "What about you? Are you happy? You better be." Um, I kind of think this is like maybe ending of some episode or something because they are like chilling there in the balcony. I don't know. It looks like dream. Looks like they're both in dream again. Okay, let's read the text now. Outdoor commentary. Oh my God, that's a lot of text. That's a lot of text, but okay. I get it. This is okay. The year comes to a close, making this a fitting moment to reflect back on how this game development got started in the first place. For a few years before the Coffin of Leyley, I had been dabbling in making visual novels as a hobby by entering visual novel jams. These were month-long jams with no specific goals other than to create a visual novel from start to finish. I entered maybe once a year for 4 years. I don't remember, and you don't care. Well, fair enough. My point here is that it was enough so that I noticed a pattern. If a jam allowed additional gameplay in the visual novel, the entries utilizing if it were often among the most played ones. Huh? Thought little old me that schemed a Vict scheme. The next jam that came around and I had time to enter was NaNoRenO, and time had come to test my hypothesis. I only had a month, so I knew from the start the story had to be a battle episode, as in the whole story must be contained within the location, save time, and limit how much art I needed to make. So who were the characters? Why were they there, and why wouldn't they switch locations? The easiest answer was the classic "they locked in and must escape," which is a story everyone and their dog has written at some point. Whenever it's just a game jam, I thought and carried on. Um, then came the characters. At first, Ashley was going to be a silent protagonist named Player. Yeah, you read that right. I wanted to toy with the idea that players tend to do most unhanded things when allowed. So there's be the player and one support character for whose sole purpose was to spot exposition and react to the player doing player things. Oh, the humor would that will be an issue. There is one small remnant of this idea still in game. It's at the very beginning. Then the player wakes Andrew up. He explains something, and player responds with an emoji bubbling thing, and Andrew says, "Quit your complaining," despite the fact that Ashley hadn't really complained out loud. Now imagine if the entire game was like this. It would suck so bad. I dropped the concept pretty much right away. The original concept is also why narrator addresses you, the player, instead of being a pure third person or first person point of view. I did enjoy this game master type format though, so even after making Ashley an actual character, I kept it. Okay, since Ashley was now a character, she needed to have a story. Due to whole childhood incident again generating, but whether it's a game jam, this also elevated Andrew to a character status rather than a mere exposition fodder. Great! Now I know who they were and had a story to tell other than unexecuted room escape, which is a game I still want to play as long as it isn't made by me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the first sketch I made of the two. Almost final design straight onto the bag, lol. Yeah, they look kind of like they. I pretty love this design. I don't know why. This is just a sketch, but they really look good. They really look good. Okay, let's move on. This was me still figuring out the UI. I don't remember what was the idea behind having the names of to the side, but thankfully I decided against it. Okay, yeah. Oh, more text. Okay, I love text. I drafted rather lengthy character sheets for the duo as the more I wrote, the more they revealed themselves to be curious little jerks with a lot going on between them. The story formed almost on its own after that. I know I couldn't go too in depth though, as the game jam is posed as hard time limit. So I shallowed most of thinking, well, maybe I tell this story later on my own time, and left a sequel bait at this end of the story, to give myself an opening to get back to it one day that I soon will never come. Oh, okay. And also to give myself time to see if there really even was an interesting story to tell, or this if this was one of those really cool ideas that emerge out of the blue, but rot away as soon as you sit down to write them. If you're a fellow storyteller, you know what I'm talking about. Not really, but I get the idea. I get the idea. Leaving an in to continue later is something I've done plenty before. I might very well get back to my other game jam novels one day, which is part of the reason I took them down. There is no room for such endeavors, as the Coffin and must be completed and will remain the sole priority until then. That's really good because we want Coffin and to get the final release, play it, and then we can play other visual novels from this author. Back to my visual novels with gameplay perform better than pure visual novels. Hypothesis. I entered the game jam with my corny ass bottle episode organ harvesting edge lord rump and lo and behold. Okay. Um, it did gain more attraction than my other gameplay-less visual novels. In fact, it gains enough momentum to leave the visual novel scene. The new influx of people turned my data useless, and the hypothesis goes out of the window. So in the end, was it the gameplay that attracted people? Or was it purely the oh so scandalously unhealthy relationship the duo has? You tell me. Um, I think it's both. You know, we love the chemistry between Andrew and Ashley, but gameplay is good too. That's my opinion. Somehow the game got caught in the shifting contest between a self-appointed mortally police and the people sick and tired of being told what kind of fiction they're allowed to read. Suddenly, life gave me two choices, much like a visual novel would. Do I take the game down to oppose the people telling me to kill myself? Or do I create the story I already wanted to create and get paid for it? Oh boy, what a dilemma. I contemplated it from all of 2 nanoseconds. Oh, okay. So that was really easy choice. I dug out all of the stuff I shelved and soon had the draft of the full story all ready to go. I went over it a few times, deemed it to be a lot of fun, and began production of the full game. Episode 2 released on Steam in October 2023, and the Coffin of Leyley wreaked havoc across social media. And I thought there was a shitstorm before. uh, okay, and here we are now. I want to thank you, my dear audience, for all your support, and also I want to thank the people who tirelessly pissed and mooned about some crappy indie game for months and months and months, helping the game popularity beyond my comprehension. I would never ever gotten this far if it wasn't for you. The kinder thanks goes to the audience though. Obviously, thanks for your weathering the storm with me. I hope you like the terrible little story you helped me to subsist. The plan continues unchanged. I can't wait to show you the next episode. It's just awful. I really like it. Hope you will too. Have a wonderful end of the year. The author of Coffin and Leyley, your least favorite person. Oh my god. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. There's a lot of text, and the story of our author of Coffin and Leyley is really interesting. Um, I really don't know what to say. Yes, we love this little awful story of our siblings. We love it. We no, well, who love it, who hate it. Personally, I love it. And I will definitely wait for the next episodes, for Burial, for Decay, for the finale. I really hope the finale will be a good one. There will be no tears, I hope. So yeah, I really don't know what to say. About Two Pictures, there is nothing much. And the text, well, it's a story that you have to read. I will. You have to just, if you want to read it again, just go to the Steam and here you have it. I guess this is it for me for this video, guys. Thank you all guys for watching. Like and subscribe. See you somewhere in the future. Yeah, bye guys.